Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading for the week of July 12th. Messages from Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine! I am Divine Feminine. Okay. It's messages from Divine Feminine. La, 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 la. I am Divine Feminine. Look at how girly I am. Look at how girly I am. I'm so girly and macho. Right? I have to be because I'm Divine Feminine, right? What you guys call Divine... You guys call it Divine Feminine. I don't. But I would be what you call Divine Feminine, right? That's right. My twin flame is what you guys call Divine Masculine. I don't call it that. And the reason is because I understand perfectly the science behind it. It's not based on gender at all. It's energy. It's energy. It's not gender. It's positive, negative, right? Duality. Some other expressions for this duality that you may be familiar with. Yin, yang, right? Yin, yang, light, dark, up, down, hot, cold, this, that, here, there, right? And so you get man, woman, and when it comes to the twin flames, there's two people. It's, oh, one of them is feminine and one of them is masculine, yeah. And it usually is a woman chasing a man, right? It's like probably about 86%. That sounds really exact. And I'm like, it's probably about 86%. And I'm all giving you like an exact number. Actually, so here's where I got that number from. You might think this is interesting. So y'all know that I'm a twin flame coach and that I'm very prolific and I get results. Well, the people who watch my YouTube channel, I've noticed, is 86% women. 86% women, and the rest are men. So there you go. I guess we now know what the true proportion is. Why is that the proportion? I don't know. I thought it was higher than that. I always thought it was like low to mid 90 percentile. But apparently it's mid 80s. So you got about 15% men that are the positive polarity aspect of the twin flame being. The twin flame being, right? B-E-I-N-G, like a being, like a human being or an alien being or just a being, right? A living thing. The twin flame being, you and this other person. So there you go. There's positive and there's negative. It's not really energy. It's not really energy. Or I'm sorry, gender. It's energy. Sorry, I'm being a little picky. Because I can, okay? It's Sunday and I just feel like having everything look all pretty and nice. All right, happy Sunday, everybody. I hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're having a good time. I hope you're enjoying the wind down of this retrograde energy we've all been suffering through. I certainly am glad to see it go, although I do appreciate the useful qualities of Mercury retrograde, not the least of which is it carries away with it old stuff. It's kind of like, I don't know. Is it like when your mom used to wash your mouth out with soap? Is that kind of what it is? No, I'm just kidding. No, but you know, it's like a nasty bar of that red lava soap. Remember that lava soap? Remember that stuff? Nasty, cheap lava soap. Remember that? Nasty soap, lava soap. But it gets you really damn clean. I'm not a fan of the scent, however. So I don't know, I could probably think of a better analogy, but that's kind of like Mercury retrograde. It's coming in to clean your clock, and it's a painful process, but after Mercury retrograde, the heavens typically shower all kinds of blessings down upon you. Whether you realize that or not is another matter, but that's how that works. Well, there's that Hanged Man. That's an interesting place. Oh, look at this. Oh, shit. Damn it, I dropped some stuff. One moment, please. I dropped some things. Okay. All right. Come on. You. Stop me. See, there's Mercury retrograde rearing its ugly head right as I'm talking crap about it. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the ultimate Divine Feminine card, the High Priestess. How do you like them apples? I like it a lot. So there you go, guys. Divine Feminine. This is all about you being, well, you. As I was explaining during the intro, you being that positive polarity aspect of the twin flame being. You are the aware person in this connection. It's not really a connection, but you know what I mean by that. Well, maybe you don't. Okay, let me back up and I'll explain that one too, because there might be some people on my channel that are new that have not watched my video called What Are Twin Flames yet. So it's not a connection like you got you and this other person and you have a connection together. No, you're them. You're them. It's one thing. There's one of you. You are one being. You are your twin flame at the level of the soul, which is actually the real you, the soul, right? But I'll use the word connection because it's English and you know what I mean by that. Okay, so anyway, so you're the positive, aware aspect of this connection, which is actually subconscious. You're pushing this thing through. You're pushing this thing forward. So this is your role in this connection coming to the forefront. Like, you're going to realize the power that you actually have over this other person. And this is what I tell my students all the time. You're the one in control of this, not the other person. You're the one that decides if they're going to come to you, be with you. You're the one that decides. You are. Okay? And you absolutely have the power to attract your twin flame to you. I did it, and I've helped other people do it too. Look at this, the Knight of Swords, recent past. Yeah, this is you spewing all over them. Divine Feminine. That's you coming in too fast with the addictive energy, the obsessive thinking, pining for them, wanting too much for them. I mean, I did it too, right? We all did. That's what makes this journey so pleasurable and fun, right? I'm being sarcastic. Okay, towards your karmic situation, so-called karmic situation, the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, both in the reverse. So you know that there's blessings that are coming to you on a very deep level, but you are taking the path of addiction instead, like addiction to people, things, money, whatever, your twin flame, right? Whatever it is. This is like a total energy of what I call the addictive energy, right? So like, for example, the addictive energy that you feel towards your twin flame, okay? That energy is what pushes them away. It's need. It's more than just desire. It's like a requirement. It's like expectation. Like, I need it. I can't live without it. Money, people, friendships, my twin flame, whatever it is, okay? And those cards come out in the reverse because you are pushing those things away from you. Same thing with your twin flame. This is all in the past, by the way, this top row. So I'm not talking about whatever's going on for you right now. Okay, so specifically towards your twin flame, the Six of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, both in the reverse. Yeah, same thing. You want to give too much. You want to do too much. I come crashing in. I don't know about you, but I remember the days when I would blow up my twin flame's phone with like 100 fucking text messages in a row. Well, I don't even think in a normal connection the person would like that. But because it was my twin flame, the addictive energy is there. You tend to do things like that. Okay, so that's all a blast from the past. We get that. Now, this here is Judgment. And in this deck, this is called the Witch's Tarot. They call this card Karma. So it's coming out in the reverse. Bingo! Remember, this card came out yesterday for Divine Masculine at the bottom of the deck, and I made a really big deal out of it. No, Friday. This card came out at the bottom of the deck, and I made a really big deal out of it. Now it's at the center of the reading, so we know who is in control of manifestation. It's coming out in the reverse. My interpretation, it has to be this retrograde energy, because we know that manifestation is here, but this is a mirror. That's why it comes out in the reverse. It's not necessarily that I need to read that card that way. This is the mirror opposite. So when this card comes out at the freaking center of the reading, and I remember it coming out on Friday at the bottom of the deck, I know what this is. This is what they call the twin flame mirror, okay? The harder you push, the harder your twin flame pulls away. That's the twin flame mirror. The harder you pine for them, the harder you need them and yearn for them, the harder they're going to run away from you. That's the twin flame mirror. It's energy, guys. It's energy. And this card here is telling you, stop pushing. You already are your twin flame. You already are your twin flame. You're already that energy. You don't need the physical person. It's within you. Okay, this is how I was able to attract my twin flame to me. This is how I've been able to help so many people do it. If you're new to my channel, go watch my free content. Go to the main page of this channel, go to the playlists menu, and look for the playlist called How to Get Your Twin Flame, and watch my videos where I talk about twin flames. There's like 45 or 50 of them in there. And I promise I'm going to answer all of your questions, and you're going to hear me talk and you're going to go, wait a minute. This guy talks different about this. Yeah, exactly. This is your soul journey. This is all about you aligning with your soul, which is your twin flame. You don't need to do healing and clearing karma and sending your divine masculine healing energy and fixing your childhood wounds. That's all psychology or metaphysics, which is the mind. Body, mind, soul. You need to do soul stuff, guys. And it's being. It's balance. It's your nature. You already are your twin flame. You need to get out of the mental restrictive patterns and the beliefs of separation from your. It's more like an uncovering. It's not that you need to do anything or fix anything. It's that you need to undo all the limiting beliefs you have. You already are your twin flame. This is a soul journey. This is not a journey of the mind. And that's why what I teach people is so effective. The twin flame journey is really just the true spiritual journey. It's just traditional spiritualism. That's all this is. And that's what this judgment card is talking about. You're already there. Union already exists within you. That you are separate from your twin flame is an illusion. It's a complete and total illusion. Now, towards your so-called karmic situation, so whatever that is, your job, your partner, maybe you're married and you met your twin flame. That happened to me, actually. I was married when I had soul recognition with my twin flame. So job, situation, whatever. Ten of Swords in reverse, but the star, right? So you're having to deal with some pain. And this is what I tell my students. So they're having to clear out like an old situation. Let's say, for example, you're married, and I got to say, like, most of the people that I talk to were married and are getting a divorce or are recently divorced after having met their twin flame. It happens. That's like most people who meet their twin flame. The spouse they're with, it ends up in divorce. Not everybody. Some people decide to stay. But it sucks. Like, getting a divorce is a bitch. It is. It's not fun. Even if the person wasn't right for you, it's not pretty, right? Or well, never mind. Enough said about that. But so there is that pain, but you know that it's because you're awakening. That's why the star came out. You know that you're a different person than you were 6 months ago, a year ago, however long ago it was before you met your twin flame, right? You get up out of bed every morning and you think, I'm different than I was, 15 minutes ago, all right, like 6 months ago, whenever it was, right? You're like, wow, I changed, and I changed fast, right? And so you just can't stand to be in this situation anymore. That's why the Ten of Swords comes out in the reverse next to the star. if you follow me. And I tell this to my students all the time. Guys, sometimes you have to tear down the old piece of shit shack so that you can build a big, beautiful crystal castle in its place. And that's exactly where you're headed, Divine Feminine. Now look at this. Towards Divine Masculine, so-called Divine Masculine, we have the Five of Swords and the King of Cups, both in the reverse. Right. So you have this desire to, I guess, start shit with them, blame them, call them bad, call them a narcissist, fuck them, I don't care about them, they're a piece of shit, they can kiss my ass, all the painful things that you want to say towards your twin flame. You guys got to look past that. That is the mind. That is exactly what I was talking about a minute ago. You have to recognize that you are awareness. Your twin flame does the things they do, and they run from you, and they act like a narcissist and all those things because you have all these expectations of them. The strange thing is, the paradox is, the minute you let go of that stuff, they stop acting like that. This is a soul journey, guys. You really got to get this. You have to stop blaming the other person and forsaking them, no matter what they did. It's all about what's going on within you, not what the other person is doing. You have to separate the person from the narrative about the person and stop believing the narrative about the person. You are not your mind. You are awareness. You are being. That's the soul. And the moment you release that narrative and instead align with the awareness within you, that's when your twin flame shows up. They unblock you. They start talking to you again. That's soul stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've heard this a million times probably from other so-called spiritual teachers or other places, Eckhart Tolle or somebody like that, right? Like, you got to get out of ego to align with the true self, which is your soul. Okay, so all those painful things that your twin flame did or said, you got to let go of the narrative. Never mind the actions of the person. It's what's going on in your head and your heart. And when you leave that behind energetically, you are aligning with your soul, which is your twin flame. And then all of a sudden they start acting right, your twin flame. It's really just the true spiritual journey, guys, this twin flame journey. That's really all it is. It's a beautiful thing. And as always, guys, if you want to work with me, you know where to find me. There's a link to my website in the description box below. You can sign up today for the introduction to the journey. Also, if you pay in full, you get 25% off when you use the coupon code, which is also in the description box below. Use that coupon code. Already my prices are the lowest, right? Maybe there's people that charge less, but for what you're getting from me, I've seen people charging, I don't know, $5,000, $6,000, and they don't even give you as much. And there's people I've had people tell me, Kurt, you should be charging at least $1,200, and I won't do it. I won't do it, you guys. I'm not going to do that. My prices are hundreds, not thousands. And right now, if you pay in full, you get another 25% off. It's like $240 or something to do the gold package. You get the videos. It's 8.5 hours of videos, instructions on how to permanently shift energetically out of mind and into soul, which is your twin flame. That's how you get your twin flame to chase you. I did it. I've helped 1,700 people do it. You can read testimonials on my website if you want. Go there. You can read testimonials from my students. I have students who are with their twin flame, married to their twin flame, having amazing spiritual breakthroughs. And I do it all the time. It's just, it ain't no thing. I do it so much now. I help people do it so much. And it's because I've got the right message. You are a soul. You and your twin flame are the same soul. You got to do soul stuff. So I'm going to give you a permanent lifestyle regimen to make a permanent shift into your soul for good. You can attract your twin flame to you for good. It really is that simple, guys. You get the videos. It's 8.5 hours long. You're going to be given instructions on how to make that permanent lifestyle change. And then after you watch the videos, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting. I have group calls, up to 4 group calls a week. That's like 5 additional hours of coaching every single week. And if you get the gold package, you get 2 months of that. Silver, you get like a week free trial. It's all included. You get to talk to me on those calls and my 2 coaches. There's a secret Facebook group where you can always have access to me. And it's not expensive, guys. Go check it out. Link in the description box below. All right, let's see what we got for Divine Feminine this week, Miss Oracle deck. What is going on? Watch, I'm going to pull a card. I don't think there is a card in this deck that's the mirror card, right? But if there was, I'd be pulling it. You're going to be forced to look in the mirror this week, guys. It's definitely this card right here. It definitely is. Well, if that ain't close to what I was just talking about, I don't know what is. Gratitude. Yeah, exactly. You should be grateful for this journey. I know some of the things that your twin flame has done has triggered you, and it's been tough, guys. It's been really tough. But I'm telling you to have gratitude for it, and I'm absolutely serious. You're supposed to be changing in ways that are amazing and beautiful. If you're clinging to what that person said and did, you're missing out, guys. You're missing out. You have to get past those mental patterns. You have to align with the true self, which is your soul, which is your twin flame. You're going to have gratitude for the tough fucking lessons that you've gone through thus far. This is here to change you permanently. Okay? In traditional spiritualism, they call this ego death. Look that up. Look up ego death. Okay? In the twin flame community, we usually call that dark night of the soul. Okay, so 7 of Cups in reverse, no surprises there for an outcome with Divine Feminine. You're going to have too many choices to make this week. It's going to seem confusing. You don't need to make any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. And you definitely don't need to worry about, you know what, I'm going to do these first. I usually don't. But look at this. The 5 of Wands in reverse and the Hanged Man in reverse. Right. So you're going to be tempted to get sucked back into the drama with your Divine Masculine. If you have contact, if you don't have contact, it's fine. It's mental drama. You're going to be replaying old scenarios in your head. Don't get sucked in, guys. You need to divert your attention to your life, to your very life. Look at this, the Knight of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. And again, we got the ultimate Divine Feminine card at the bottom of the deck. You need to divert your attention, guys. Life is calling. Even if you were going to do something about your twin flame, this is where it's at. You need to live your best life and be your best person. And you can do that when you're clear about who you are. You are a soul inhabiting a body with a mind. You are not your mind. You're not ego. You're not all those limiting beliefs. At least not anymore. You are life. You are the awareness within. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. This is how you get your twin flame. This is how you shut down the obsessive thinking. And this is how you go out there and live your best, most amazing life. You think it's painful. Pain is a teacher. You need to divert your focus away from that person for this week. Just try it for 1 week. Find some other outlet, okay? Trust me, you'll feel better. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell notification icon when you subscribe, you'll never know if I post a video, and that would be such a travesty. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Happy Sunday. I'll see you next time. Bye.